Hello everyone, Fear the Dark here. Today I'm going to just be starting a simple Empire campaign on Total War Warhammer 1 as a bit more of a pilot to my channel to see how well it's received. We'll probably just do, half an hour to 1 hour of gameplay. Talking in general and seeing what you guys think of it. Okay, so without any further ado, let's do this Empire. I'll just go good old Carl. Difficulty hard. And let's begin.
The drums of war never cease. For the old world lies in great peril. A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution. In the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? Or lead it to ruin? The greenskin threat is extinguished, sire. Yet the fight to secure your rule has only just begun. The Empire is beset by civil war once more. Secessionists hostile to your election as Emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. Advance, crush them, and bring the lands back to your sovereign rule. To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim, a bitter rival in the recent election, is openly hostile. A clash with Todbringer and the wolves of Middenland may well be unavoidable if you wish to unify the Empire. Plan for this eventuality. The Empire has ever been besieged by foes, but you are a prince of Altdorf. Greatness runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
Okay, so starting as the Empire with the commander Karl Franz, yes. The first plan, of course, is to head south and strike the rebels out of Reichland. And once we have Reichland united, then we begin our full campaign objective. For the short campaign, first thing we have to do is gain control of all the provinces of the Empire that may still exist at that time. For the long campaign, in addition to the short, we also have to reclaim Sylvania and destroy the vampire counts. So, the Empire is very large and consists of roughly this section of land here, right in the middle. So, the plan will be to cleanse Sylvania as quickly as possible and gain control of the southern regions first. Once this is done, then we'll push north, see if we can bring Todbringer under rule, as well as his men over here, as well as Ostland and their levies over here. So, to begin with, we need to open up the politics and try and get as nice as we can with the rest of the Empire.
But are we not all sons of
So, just get some non-aggression going.
Approach and make your offer. That I make.
Just let these people know we're not really looking for a war, per se. Oh, that was still him.
Greetings, my countrymen.
So we will eventually have to deal with Marienburg. And a lot of these people still don't trust me, so
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now
that's
what brings
fine, though. Just keep making offers.
Greetings, my countrymen.
Let's see what we can get here. And Telebeck.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
Now these
What
guys,
brings you here with a sheathed blade?
these guys are very, very unpredictable. They generally try to pull you into a war with Ostland and Middenland, and if you're too kind to them, they will break the entire empire apart. But in the meantime, we can ask for money. Lots of money?
Surely an agreement will be reached.
In the north, we have cold hearts and
Okay. So with that dealt with, let's take a look at our capital. I don't really want to raise the training field here, because if I'm not mistaken, there is one here. And if we can take these, we'll get access to some buildings. And I want to save Altdorf for things like the gunsmith and things of that nature. You know, I want, where is it? I want the gunsmith there. I'll probably wind up putting, you know, the Conclave of Battle Wizards, as well as a few other things. So we want to save Altdorf for some of our higher tier buildings that we can't put in the lower stuff. So, let us begin,
yes.
as any good commander would, with a decisive battle.
Attack!
This should go very quickly. I'm going to try and minimize a lot of auto resolutions unless I feel like they're really in my favor. Because, you know, I'm kind of making this video for you guys, and I'm sure that you want to see a lot more of the battle than you do the politicking. However, there will probably be more than enough of that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay. Here are the forces arrayed against us. They really won't provide too much of a challenge, really. They're not designed to. This is supposed to be kind of a warm-up battle. You know, we are on hard mode, but it doesn't really get difficult until really hard anyway. So we'll get set up in a line here. With, yeah, let's do that. Put the handgunners up on the hill there. The contingent of spearmen. Well, they do have the Reichsguard to cover them as well. Let's not think about this too much. And let's push forward. Push forward with these guys as well. And get the Reichsguard moving up. So they won't really advance on the stronger force. They have no reason to, since I'm attacking. So we'll just push up. They'll start pushing forward once we get in range, though, because they're going to want to minimize their damage. But that's okay. Just keep an eye on these guys, and as soon as they get in range, I'm going to be hitting the spears first. The purpose of that is because they don't have shields, so they'll take the most damage. And if I can wear them down, it'll make my Reichsguard much more effective. Push forward with the infantry, why not? It seems as though I probably won't need too many men to cover our handgunners, so... Oh man, our halberdiers are taking hits, though. Alright, collapse on that flank. Now these crossbows have to focus these guys down. These halberdiers have already taken more damage than I'm really comfortable allowing them to. That's alright. Reichsguard, cycle through. One more hit like that and their entire line will break. For sure. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. So with that taken care of, I'll probably kind of run this a little bit more, try and maximize the enemy casualties. Just for the simple fact that I'll have to fight these guys again at Grunberg. So, get the gunners firing into them. Get the Reichsguard hitting them one more time. Yes, indeed. Such is the fate of traitors to the Empire. Bit of a shame how much damage Carl and those halberdiers took. The halberdiers don't bother me as much since they won't be fielding cavalry this earlier, but still they're valuable units. It sucks to see him take so much missile damage so early. It's alright though. I'll keep them as reserve in the next few battles and they should replenish up nicely. A really big issue in this game, though, especially when playing with the Empires early, is just how much infighting happens regularly. It just makes it really hard to play politics and keep all of them happy. Because, you know, you're not going to be able to take them all over right away, so you might as well work with them. And, oh my god, taking on captives restores all of my halberdiers. So, not as stressed as I was 3 seconds ago, but good stuff. Carl doing Carl stuff. Me making money.
It is important to act quickly if you have any intention of
Yes.
securing lasting authority over the Empire. The people must learn that open dissent cannot be tolerated.
Yes, thank you, advisor. So just push over the border, grab some more swordsmen to get that line bolstered. And let's see how Altdorf is doing. So once again, not going to expand the training field here. I'll wait until I capture Helmgart and see what they have there. Okay, Carl. Let's see. Yeah, let's get Inspiring Presence first for this next battle. I'm not marching very far right away anyway.
Summon the Elector Counts. Men, we must attack.
Another glorious battle awaits. So yeah, this stuff is all kind of new to me, so anyone who's watching, if you just feel like making a few recommendations that might make it a little easier on me, I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you all are enjoying so far. As we get into this next battle, though.
My subjects call.
Okay. So, set up.
The Empire endures.
They might wait for me to come to them, so I'll just set up the battle line. Push forward as quickly as I can. Once again, pole arms in reserve.
Ranel's aim. We're ready.
Yeah, we'll keep ranged units out front.
Yes, General.
The Empire endures!
Reichsguard on the flank, and Karl in the middle. With the reserve.
Sigma calls. Very well. My rule is absolute.
Wunderbar. So let's get these guys up on this hill. Because I need to hit his back line super hard if I want to win this one. I think. Lots of spears, though. Well, I guess a decent balance. Rudi Meyer.
Swordsman, I command in your stead.
So I'm going to lock that formation. So that way I can order them to formation charge. And they'll keep posture as they push up. Yeah, those swordsmen are not going to survive if those Reichsguard charge them.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So just
For Heldenhammer.
push up until we're in range.
Serve the Emperor.
They're moving.
Charge.
See what happens if I push the Reichsguard in. They move over a row of spears. Yeah, they're just going to engage the Reichsguard if I do that.
To
Nope. Nope, you guys run.
Hand gunners! Crossbows ready,
That
General.
makes this really easy, though.
Swordsman.
Come on, break off. If I lose a soldier... Ah, I did too, didn't I?
Take the ground.
That's alright, though. The swordsman took a big hit,
We are Sigmar's heirs.
and now they push forward.
For France.
At speed!
Ready. For the Emperor.
For Altdorf! Yes, General?
Sigmar calls.
Yes, my
Push
lord!
these guys up into reserve.
Formation march.
Now there's no one to help out those swordsmen, so the Reichsguard should make very, very short work of them. Beautiful. Okay, so keep the pressure on the missile troops first. They're the ones that are going to be giving you the worst time. There's a nice opening to hit those guys with. That'll keep that flank down. Perfect.
To me, men. The Empire.
Let's see, line's looking a little thin there. Keep the halberdiers in front, but not away the handgunners. Fire. Beautiful. They will just tear things apart if you give them the opening, too. And that's them broken.
I go, Maras.
Okay, ready to win this? Let's break the center first. Lock down their commander. Then we'll come around here and relieve this side.
By Ulrich's wrath. Hand gunners.
Change the handgunner target. Not sure if they can. No, they should be able to. Yeah, might be a little bit of friendly fire, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
Knights.
So, center's broken. Beautiful.
Swordsman.
Das ist easy, ja. Yeah, I think so.
Missiles at the ready.
Easy stuff, I say. Yep, so the trick is to just keep the pressure up and just stay one step ahead of the Empire. Not the Empire. The Rebels, that's the one. Yeah. So yeah, like, I wouldn't even build a Reichsfort in Altdorf, just because it's only tier 3. So it just kind of ties up a higher building slot that we could use for something that'll actually help us out later on in Altdorf. So I'll probably build the Reichsfort in like Grunberg or Eilhart. So we'll just
I am
occupy that.
friends.
Call
We
it
will
good.
obey.
So now we just have to keep pushing. Push, push, push.
Your burgeoning realm grows, your eminence, yet many evils still abound in this world. The Empire remains divided.
Thank you, advisor.
Sources report that Middenheim is sending help to the secessionists in an effort to destabilize the Empire.
Thank you again. So now we need Route Marcher. Because now we get to move a lot. A lot.
Summon the Elector Counts.
So, with you there,
I will.
let's get some more spears. Oh, I'm really tempted to, but it's not worth it because I'm just going to demolish it in a few turns anyway. There we go. Get friendly with Wizenland.
Approach and make your
Avaland.
offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
There we go. Friendly, friendly, friendly. And
Approach
Stirland.
and make your offer, but I make no promises to...
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire.
Agreed. Talabecland. Agreed. So, this will be my core, and then I'll have to push out from there.
Welcome, my countrymen.
I don't know if Boris is ever going to agree with me, though. So I will just keep having to try there.
Approach and make your offer.
Come on,
but I make
Ostland.
no
Give me a
promises
break
to my
here.
assent. Surely an agreement will
Yeah,
be
these
reached.
guys are too far afield.
Let us toast Ursun.
I'm afraid the early war is fairly unavoidable.
Greetings, my countrymen. You come in peace.
You want to charge me? 300's not bad. Okay. So what do you have, Grunberg? Fields. Excellent.
Bring me to my men.
Call that good. So let's just keep improving our relations with the rest of the Empire. Keep the gold flowing and the people happy
Is it
as we
mine?
push up
I command
to engage Middenheim here.
So, indeed.
So I will be diversifying eventually, but like I said, it's not worth it if if there is at Helmgard what I think there is at Helmgard. It just won't be worth it.
By Sigma's
In the
will,
meantime,
come in peace.
while the gifts are cheap, let's give a few gifts.
Greetings, my countrymen. Do you come in peace on this fine mark tag?
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Talabecland won't get one just because, like I said, they're an instigator. So we'll be friendly with them, but they won't be getting much more than friendship from us. And now we push in
The Empire.
to the Battle of the Bloodpine Woods, yeah? So we'll give the Wailing Banner to the Reichsguard. I think that's an excellent idea, actually. Just fear and terror routes in addition to everything else that these shock troops give. Yes, I think that will work well. So the trick will be to taking out the artillery quick, letting the swordsmen catch the majority of their force there. letting the spears form up a strong battle line to address the reinforcements from Middenheim. It is going to be kind of exciting to have a terror-causing unit so early in the game. I think that'll make things much easier for me. Especially since I'm limiting myself on the ranged units right now. It's alright. Once I get the gunsmith up, I'll have so much artillery anyway. We'll make up for it soon enough. You believe me.
Come, men. It seems Todbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich to test our mettle. He seems to think that since my father's death, Reichland is weak, and we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes. I say we Reichlanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reichlander blood flows through our veins. We face the trespassers deep in the blood pines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet that is not what we face today. No! Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders of Reichland!
Beautiful. Spoken like a true emperor, Carl.
We are ready!
So this will be our primary battle line with Carl straight at the front. Interesting that these are Ostlin banners, but that's not the worst of their sins. So,
For Altdorf! See to it!
that's the first group. The Reichsguard come in from the side. And grab the artillery. And the spears and halberds. Cut off the reinforcements.
Awaiting orders!
The handgunners will take a high ground position here.
Crossbowmen!
And the crossbows will take the high ground here. Excellent.
Gunners! Ready for war! Reichsguard Knights!
To me, men!
And all men charge forward.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Now bring these guys in reserve
Quick march!
over here. I was afraid they might get tied up like that. Good enough, though. The main purpose of the Reichsguard here isn't to lock down these things. It's to simply bring them offline so that the swordsmen
Swordsmen!
swing around
Prepare for combat!
and gain control of them.
Reichsguard Knights!
Now we'll bring the Reichsguard even further around and hit the crossbows.
By God!
ready, General!
Reichsguard Sigma!
And there is Rikta.
Spearmen! To battle! Ready! To battle!
Run! Formation! March!
Okay, now we bring the Reichsguard in to help clean up this mess.
For France!
Yes, sir!
We rotate the handgunners around
To battle! Take position!
and pull them onto the flanks,
For the Emperor!
along with a group of swordsmen to cover them.
Position!
Beautiful.
Reichsguard! Yes, sir! Quickly! Yes, my lord!
For the Empire! This is my command!
Unbreak.
To battle!
Put the first line in reserve, because they'll be tired. There we go. Handgunners putting in work early.
The gods have abandoned us! Spearmen!
Lock up that formation and get ready, men.
We obey! Sigmar calls! Show us the foe!
Reichsguard!
Spearmen!
Charge in.
For combat!
Put those Reichsguard on the side.
Show us the foe! By the hammer! Have at them! Spearmen! Ready!
To battle!
I'll have these men encircled soon enough.
Crossbowmen!
These crossbows up here.
No lingering!
For the Emperor! Awaiting orders! Yes, sir!
Pull the Reichsguard out. Don't want them engaging spears. And Karl.
Subjects call!
Slay the traitor. Hans.
For Heldenhammer!
Yes, General!
There we go.
Ready!
Now we just let those pistoliers fire because they won't be able to outdamage crossbows. Not unless they're actually engaging the crossbows, which they are not.
Reichsguard Knights! For the Heldenhammer!
Any of those. No, the traitors are done.
Swordsman! Formation! March!
Shift this formation over. Look at that. Broken by a crossbow unit. And that's it. The Blood Pine is ours. Or Talabeclan's once again. I disagree. There was nothing close about that victory. Seems to be stacking well in our favor, though. I will take it any day of the week. The trick to securing the early game with the Empire, though, is just moving quickly. You know, you start out at such a quite the disadvantage with only one settlement, and if you bide your time, you're definitely going to lose any sort of momentum you can generate. And I mean, the campaign sets you up to generate that momentum, so if you don't take advantage of it, you're going to be cutting yourself off. Actually, one way you can control the difficulty level of a campaign is actually by how you play the beginning. I would almost argue it should be a lot easier to capture artillery. Whatever.
Moving off.
All men willing to abandon their traitorous ways are welcome. Beautiful.
I command here. My orders are to move.
Back into Reichland.
On it.
3 more swordsmen.
Wild heart.
And a battle wizard.
Come forth. What?
And that is turn 5. But anyway, another thing you have to do as the Empire is just very closely manage your diplomacy. Like, that's a really large part of it.
Thy Sigma's will come in peace.
You know, make sure you're always making offers. Make sure you're always willing to work with people. But also don't let the other regions take advantage of your good nature, because they might run into troubles very quickly. Do we have access with these guys? We do. So I will hold off on the defensive alliance for now. But don't worry, Steerland. You are not alone in your war. Not nearly as so as you might think. So, let us push down and see what Helmgart has to offer us.
I will not obey.
And as I expected, a training field in Helmgard. So, this will probably be the last battle of this episode, though. Thank you all for watching, whoever's made it this far. And here we go. In de Kampf 9.
Raise your weapons.
This could be tough. But I think we can do it. I mean, I do have not only an Amber Wizard, but a terror-causing Reiksguard. So all I have to do is engage them quickly and use those Reiksguard to the best of their ability. They definitely have the advantage at range, though. But that'll be the trick. Lots of rear charges. Probably gonna have to do my best to snipe his commander early. And pray to God that those Reichsguard can cause some early routes. Let's see if we can get any luck out of it. Beautiful.
My subjects call! Ready for war! By Ulrich's wrath, swordsmen! Ready for war! Spearmen! Ready for war! Yes, sir. We are Sigmar's heirs. Spearmen! Swordsmen! By Ulrich's wrath! Swordsmen! Reserve group! Amber Wizards! Sigmar calls! Handgunners! For Heldenhammer!
I love it.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
I always forget that I have to actually start deployment after I gamble. So I'll just deploy in the gamble or in the Winds of Magic screen. Cause it's just, you know, not really worth it, so to speak. So we'll push forward aggressively and see if we can catch them while they're still posturing. We'll have 2 waves to send at them, and then hopefully we can grab the commander and force him down quick. Because they do like to posture, and they do have the numbers, so I doubt that they would expect such an aggressive action. Okay, Conroy. What do you have? Wisson's Wild Form. What happens? Beautiful, it becomes an AoE. That's what I like to see. So it will definitely not be hard to break the center with this. Especially since it's super cheap. Oh, come on. Let's see. Get that first wave pushing out, shall we?
For friends! What do you bid? For Heldenhammer! Spearmen!
So how do I grab these guys now? Just like that.
By Galmarad! Sir! Go!
These guys need to run, run, run.
To battle!
I don't even know if they see my Reichsguard yet. They probably do, but I mean, the way that they posture is so bad.
The Empire endures! The Empire endures! Swordsmen!
There we go. Second wave on the hill. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Moving
You guys are too valuable to throw away like that.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, man. Push, 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 push. Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it one bit. There we go. Gunner's pushing in.
No lingering. Eager. Emperor's might.
Now hit those ranged units. They're going to break us so quickly.
Ready for war!
Yes, General.
So push these guys down.
Yes, my lord.
Where's Carl? There he is.
Take position.
Taking aim!
Okay, handgunners.
Powder dry!
Next volley there.
Amber wizard.
Wissen's wild form. There. Wunderbar.
Ulrich's wrath on them. Cavalry ready. For bronze.
Nope, not in the spears. Not in the spears.
For Heldenhammer!
Rexguard knights.
I'm gonna bring these guys up the long way.
Raise yourself. Karl Franz. I am Fury. I will
There
not
we go. He
stand
doesn't
idle.
want any. For good reason.
Ready.
Another big Wissen's wild form.
Unleash the beast.
Keep that damage coming. Keep the pressure on him.
Find your targets! Ready!
Amber wizard.
I'm gonna fall you back just a bit. And how'd you end up, Reichsguard? Good. Good, good, good. Keep going. Keep going. Gotta go. Gotta go. I still have another wave I can throw at them, but I would rather not. Good. Hans is going down.
Good.
5 seconds. Whoa. Can you say that but slower?
Rexguard knights. By God.
Oh yeah, hit them crossbows again.
Amber wizard.
Just keep that center hitting it.
Spearman.
Bolster the left side.
Moving now.
More spearmen there.
Amber wizard. Rexguard knights.
And break their center with a charge.
The Empire endures.
You shan't see tomorrow, Hans.
Finding rain, sir!
You shan't see
Three
tomorrow.
men.
Beautiful. Beautiful, I say.
Rexguard. To battle.
Their entire center's broken. Now into the Free Company.
To battle. The Emperor will save us. For Altdorf. Charge. Sir. Sigmar calls. Karl Franz.
Gotta bring him down.
Rexguard knights. Ready for war. Get them. Rexguard knights.
Handgunners!
Fire! Fire! Sigma calls.
No time, no time.
Amber wizard. Yes.
Preserve us!
Come on. There we go.
Magic something.
More reserved in.
Now! Yes, General! Prepare for combat!
My subjects call.
He's returning
Rexguard knights.
with what reinforcements he can muster.
Prepare for combat.
End him, friends. End him. One more rear charge should polish off that flank.
I will not stand idle! Beware the whistle! Shaman! Wild destruction!
Beautiful. 325 kills for the Reichsguard. Couldn't have asked for more from them. They literally balanced out the battle by themselves. 60 men. Not bad for the front line either. Took some big hits, but definitely covering better ratios than the enemy took. And hardly even dipped into my reserves. Another 139 kills on the crossbows alone. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. Yeah, I think that the terror causing Reichsguard was definitely the way to go. I like that idea a lot. Just because it just works so well with their shock mechanics already. That just, if a line doesn't break by getting hit by that Reichsguard charge, I'm going to be very worried. But I think this panned out really well. Quick overhauls. Probably going to throw some more crossbows in over top of some of these swordsmen, as well as several mortars. The more mortars, the better. I'll probably wind up with 3 artillery pieces in this army. My eventual plan will be to take another lord, make him Castellan engineer, and just load him up with artillery to support the Emperor. Basically, he'll be an artillery company by himself, and then the Emperor will be the royal guard, so to speak. Definitely couldn't have gone better, though, this battle. Very good.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown. What?
I'll grab hold the line. I haven't used it before.
Is it
And I
time?
don't know if it's... Let me see it. Instantly constant. Okay, so it's just a passive then. Which is still very nice. I mean, having 100% charge resistance, yeah. Just being able to brace against any form of charge is just a beautiful thing. Especially for the defensive playing Empire. Look at that. Beautiful. Got my training ground. Goodbye. Now what goes here? Money goes here. What goes here? A village.
Bring me to my men.
And Isleheart is doomed. So, I will grab Isleheart, unite Reichland, and that'll be the end of the episode. It's already gone on a bit long.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
He wants it. I'm afraid not yet, Anderson. Not yet.
Attack!
So this one's going to be a slam dunk. So I will just finish this one off and call it a day.
Raise your weapons!
Expand Isleheart. Get some pottery going in Altdorf. Get some more growth going in Grunberg. Beautiful. Well, if you made it this far, I don't know how. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.